you ready to get your fix?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Now, yesterday was a wild day if you were a Buffalo Bills fan or even just an NFL fan in general, because superstar wide receiver Stefon Diggs decided to skip mandatory minicamp, and we had no idea of the reasoning behind the situation. All that we know was that he was there a day prior. He met with the head coach and the owner, or the GM, one of the two, and apparently those conversations didn't go well. Stefon Diggs ends up leaving at the start of practice or prior to practice, and we had a statement come out from Sean McDermott where he basically said he was very concerned. This report comes from Ian Rappaport that said it seems that Diggs was there a day before mandatory minicamp got underway, obviously getting the physical and all that stuff done, and was there that morning or yesterday morning right before practice, but he left prior to the start of practice. He also reported that Sean McDermott told reporters that wide receiver Stefon Diggs is not at mandatory minicamp and said that he is very concerned about it. So with that statement, everyone's starting to speculate, what is the issue? What is happening right now in Buffalo? Is Stefon Diggs' drama getting even more serious than it has in the past, like when he was with the Minnesota Vikings? You know, this whole situation kind of happened with the Minnesota Vikings, and all of a sudden, bam, out of nowhere, he was traded. But there was a lot of rumors going around. Maybe it's contract negotiations, or maybe it's the yada yada. But then you also got to think about it. Stefon Diggs just signed like a 2-year deal not too long ago, like a year ago or 2 years ago, whatever the case may be, for like $90-some million. So it couldn't be contract negotiations. So was it on field? Was it that Stefon Diggs felt like the Bills weren't doing enough to win? Maybe he wanted to bring DeAndre Hopkins in, and the Bills said, we really don't have the money. We like the guys that we have at this time, so we're going to kind of keep moving forward. So was Diggs upset about that? We weren't really sure at all. All we knew was that Diggs met with the head coach and the GM, and things didn't go well. He missed the first day of mandatory minicamp. However, today, as reported by Joe Biscaglia, I believe is how you say his name, wide receiver Stefon Diggs is back in the building and is practicing today at mandatory minicamp. This is big news. This is huge news, because after practice yesterday, a lot of the players got together with the media and had to answer these questions. And, you know, Josh Allen was very adamant that he loves Stefon Diggs, wants him to be a part of this team, and they think that, you know, things will kind of get sorted out. Von Miller was even reported saying that, look, this isn't that serious, okay? We'll be just fine. Diggs will be back in the building. This is not that serious. He said that multiple times, and he is now officially back in the building, so we can all kind of take a step back and just relax a little bit. Diggs wants to win, okay? We always know that about Stefon Diggs, is that he wants to win a championship, and it's very hard to do so in this league. But after those, conversations and stuff, how is that relationship with Stefon Diggs and head coach Sean McDermott? Where do they stand right now? Well, Ari Mirov reported that Bills head coach Sean McDermott tells reporters Stefon Diggs was excused from practice yesterday after things reached a point where they needed a break. So conversations didn't go well. Diggs probably got a little heated. We know the drama that he can cause, and they excused him from practice. McDermott says they're now in a great spot after further talks, and he wants to keep all the conversations internal. So these conversations are going to continue to happen with Stefon Diggs and the head coach and the GM, and I'm not really sure what it was yesterday. Nobody has an idea or has any clue as to why Stefon Diggs decided to miss the first day of practice, but all that matters right now is he is there. He has reported to mandatory minicamp, and I don't think things are going to change too much. Maybe Diggs was just frustrated with how the team played last year and didn't think the Buffalo Bills were doing enough to win this year, but you can just speculate all you want at this point. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think happened, even though he is back at practice. Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be much appreciated. Have a great rest of your day, folks, and you just got your fix with the Wicks.